I'm John from Casting Style, and this is our cast iron Dutch oven cooking pot, part of our Romany cookware range. We've made this one in a rustic kind of style, as the originals would have been, in a very traditional way, and this very one was cast from an original that we found in a foundry in West Bromwich. It comes with a separate lid that's all cast iron as well, so it makes a nice solid fitting top, which is what you need with these kind of pots. And the way you use them is you're going to lower your pot directly into the fire itself. It's got 3 little feet on the bottom, so it makes it ideal for standing inside a fire. Just place it inside the fire directly, or it can go onto a fire on the ground as well. It doesn't have to be used in a caddy, and then when you're finished using it, you could hang it up on a tripod if necessary, just to keep the stew warm. It's ideal for cooking stews in. You can do frying in there as well, soups, all sorts of different things. When you've got your pot inside your fire, it's nice to build the coals up around the bottom of the pot, and then you can also put some coals on the top of the lid as well. It's got a nice little lipped recess on the lid here, so the coals will just sit around the lid, and because of the cast iron nature of it, it'll build up the heat inside the pot and create a nice even cooking temperature inside. So it's a pot that's been around for over 200-300 years in fact. So they've been used for many generations, and they were very popular with Romany gypsies. That's why we call it our Romany cookware range. As with any cast iron cookware, it just needs a little extra special care and attention just to look after it, just to make sure it's protected well. And we've semi-seasoned this pot, so it's ready to go, and when you first fire it in your fire, it's going to go nice and black, so the oil that's on the surface is going to adhere into the cast iron and bake onto the surface and create a nice black surface. That's called seasoning, and it's a simple thing that you need to maintain with your cast iron cookware. So ideally, every time that you've used it, just wipe a little bit of olive oil all over the surface of it, and next time you fire it, it's going to bake onto the surface. You can use olive oil, vegetable oil, cooking oil, that kind of thing, anything really, just put it on the surface and let it soak in and bake into the surface, and that's what will happen when you fire it every time. Also, when you clean these pots, never use soap in them because you'll wash away that seasoning. So it's ideal just to wash them with hot water. Hot water will break down any grease or anything that's in the pot, and you can clean them that way. It's a good idea to use one of those brushes or a green sponge just gently on the surface just to clean it inside. But once you're finished with it, just put a bit of oil back on the surface and it'll be ready to adhere to it next time and build up that seasoning coating. And the more you do it, the better the seasoning is going to become. So that's our solid cast iron Dutch oven cooking pot.